Hi, sports fans, vinyl fans, and all the ships at sea. I'm here with the champ, and my name is Dizzy. Thanks for watching, and let's get into some records, huh?
Sounds
You
good.
got some good stuff for me to look at?
I don't know.
Is it 45s? You know, I love 45s.
It's the unseen 45s.
Unseen
so
45s.
The hot or nots from 80s, mid 80s, and let's get into it. Let's just start here. First off, we've got some top 25 soul.
From what year?
Well, it doesn't tell me what year, but it says
A long time ago.
maybe you can figure it out from the thing. That Girl by Stevie Wonder, Call Me by Sky, If You Think You're Lonely, Bobby Womack, Mirror Mirror, Donna
Isn't
Ross.
that something? Here's a Bobby Womack song that's number 3 on the charts.
On the
But
soul.
it's the top soul chart.
Soul charts, yeah.
Ooh,
yeah, yeah.
that's kind of special.
That's kind of special.
Because soul was never a really hot pick ever. I mean,
Well, yes,
There's
no.
that, you know,
Stevie Wonder, I'd say, is a
yeah.
hot pick.
yeah, but that, let's look at a Billboard then.
Yeah, Teddy Pendergrass, you're my latest. Lakeside, you know, I Want to Hold Your Hand. Now, some of these I didn't know. I had a roommate in college who had done some DJing, and he was black, and so he had more of these records that I had no exposure to. And he was the first guy that turned me on to Prince, you know, back when it was first or second album. And
Here's a group, The Time.
where do you see the time? Oh yeah, the time's on there. So this is a
Well,
little, this is a little
it's
later.
like they're
This is in the
number
80s.
8
This is
on
like
the
gotta be
chart,
like
The
84
Time.
or something. Sugar Hill Gang, you know. I mean, so you're starting to get into some hip hop. Tom Tom Club, Genius of Love, Earth Wind Fire, Want to Be With You. So that's kind of fun. And some more country. You want to see? Here's some country tops.
Well,
Don Williams, Lord, I Hope This Day Is Good.
can you imagine? Lord, I hope this day is good. It's the number 1 country thing by Don Williams. Believe me, the world has forgotten both.
Yeah, how about Ed Bruce? You're the best break.
That is real country. You know, Ed Bruce was a Western star. It'd be like if you wanted to see him, you better go to a rodeo. You know?
Yeah, I never even heard of him.
Yeah.
But yeah, you got Roseanne Cash, Charlie Pride.
Well, he and Roy
classics.
Rogers were kind of buddies, you know, because they're going to be at a rodeo.
See, all right. Anyway, let's get into some of the.
You see how you
highlights.
can get into the subject you wouldn't expect? You didn't know you were going to talk
I
about
didn't
the
know.
rodeos.
I
today,
never
did
know
you?
what we're going to talk about, but that's okay.
Van Halen.
Van Halen. Yeah, Pretty Woman with the B-side Happy Trails. Well, and produced by Ted Templeton, who also did Michael Jackson and a bunch of others.
You know, one thing I'll say about Van Halen, give it another 20, 30 years, they'll still be talking about Van Halen. It's never going to go away.
Yeah.
Van Halen was just that good. It's a legendary band.
Well, and they were fun. Pretty Woman, I mean, they were doing a cover of Roy Orbison. But the B-side, Happy Trails. Now that's a country western kind of classic.
Happy trails to you.
And they had fun singing it. They did some nice harmonizing. I mean, you don't expect that so much from a rock
Didn't
band.
they do a Beach Boys song?
Yeah, he did. Well, at least he did.
Yeah.
David Lee Roth covered the California Girls. But, hot. I say hot.
Oh,
Two hots. Okay.
it'll be hot 20 years from now.
Okay. I thought you were going to say it's going to become hot then.
No.
We got 2 records in one. Let's try to just get one record. Sheena Easton. I know I could get it out. Family One. I don't believe that's the hit. When He Shines. Yeah, I think that was the hit. When He Shines. I kind of remember the tune, but it's kind of the opposite. I think 10 years from now, we won't remember this tune.
I don't remember it
When He
now,
Shines.
and I'm pretty sure the world has gone on and said,
Well, I like
don't
it. I
wait
liked it
for
at
a
the time.
Sheena Easton tour.
Actually, I think she is going around. She
Oh,
is
really?
going. Oh yeah. Yeah. So check your local listings, folks. Close enough, John Cougar.
That's not the hit.
B-side, Hurts So Good.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that would be the hit. And I Say Hot.
You know, I know John Cougar Mellencamp is watching right now, and I want to say, John, you haven't been through Seattle in a long time. So, you know, please, we have many nice venues now. Climate Pledge Arena, you know, a very fine venue to come and perform.
Rock
in.
out, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know, like, call them up
Come on in.
and come on in. When
I
you're,
think
you know,
he might have done like Marymore Park or something, but it's been a while.
yeah, it's been a while.
Venus, covered by Bananarama with B-side White Train. Don't remember White
You
Train.
know, I've seen this 45, and I think a similar picture was on an album. But at any rate, what do you think? I'm going to pass because I'm not that informed about this group.
Well, I always liked the original version. You know, I remember in school with another classmate pretending doing air guitar in second or third grade with another guy, and they played this while we were eating lunch or something. And well, not this song.
I'm glad to see they had something like that in special education.
Let's have music time. Shocking Blue, right? Shocking Blue, and that guitar part, I just like, yeah, great stuff. And you know, thank goodness all these bands will pull out these hits and sing them for a new generation because
Maybe someday you'll do a little air guitar for our people out there. I'm sure Richard White and Gunnar Wiskoff and all the vinyl community would love to see it, and the Ships at Sea.
I don't want to have any emotional damage caused by my.
Oh, that's true. There's already enough of that with you already.
So.
Ooh,
whoa,
Dolly,
holy
cut it out.
Oh, Dolly Parton.
Is that the same picture I'm seeing now on the front cover?
I don't know.
Yes, it
Yeah,
is.
it's
Dolly,
double
Dolly.
the pleasure.
Censorship
Double the
on
fun.
the internet,
Holy
please.
smokes. The Great Pretender.
That's like Dolly saying, "Did you happen to notice anything unusual about me?"
The Great Pretender and B-side Downtown. Or maybe it's the other way around.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Dolly,
Was it
Please.
Downtown the one from
that better not be
No.
Petula Clark's
I don't know.
Downtown.
I don't know.
If it is, if it's
Doesn't
Dolly
say-
Parton
doesn't
going
say Petula Clark,
downtown,
I
downtown.
don't see it. I'm not.
Can you
familiar-
imagine Dolly
It
Parton
says
doing
Downtown
that?
on both sides.
Wouldn't
too.
you just like go throw it away? Come on,
No,
Dolly.
yeah, it wouldn't work for me. But yeah.
That's terrible. Get that out of
I
here.
say not.
No,
Double
it's
no.
terrible. I don't get over that.
The cover or the song?
To cover the whole deal. That's terrible.
John Denver, Shanghai Breezes.
That is definitely not
I
anything.
think that's it. What One Man Can Do. One Man Can Do.
Put it away. Put it away.
I don't remember
This
either
is
one.
going from bad to worse. Woo!
We're cold. We're cold.
Baby,
very
baby,
cold.
we're very cold.
Get us out of here. Eurythmics. Well, I like the.
Oh, I do
could
like
give you
them.
a mirror.
I like
think that's
the
it.
look of those two.
Sweet dreams are made of this.
Oh, I love
Listen
that.
to
I could
them.
listen to that over and over and over.
I remember they had a thing at it's called Mopop now, but it used to be the Experimental Music Project.
I like the one with that.
And they had a thing where you could be the soundboard and you could play this tune, but cut out, the vocals or cut out the drums and cut out the keyboards or bring something up. It was kind of fun to mess with.
We should mention that Seattle originally had a music museum in honor of Jimi Hendrix, and the architecture of it is the rapid transit comes right in.
It's a monorail.
Monorail comes right to it.
It goes through it. Goes through it, actually. Yeah.
Okay, through it. And then when you enter it, it's got a giant guitar. Oh, maybe 20, 30 feet high. I don't know. It's huge.
I don't remember this.
Oh,
I know
really?
they have a sculpture of a bunch of guitars
No,
Going all
no.
the way up
There's
to the
one, or
ceiling.
maybe that is. Maybe that's it.
Well, I see,
Anyway,
I don't remember.
it used to, and it still probably has rooms and rooms and rooms of posters of Jimi Hendrix and mementos from him because he grew
Yeah,
up
they
in
just
Seattle.
closed down the Nirvana exhibit that
But
they had.
what was too bad is that they wanted to. It didn't attract enough people when it was in honor of rock musicians, rock music, Rock 45, rock albums. It even had performances by rock bands in a concert venue right there. Small venues,
still
larger
do it.
venues, and
Sky Church.
Oh yeah, and they had they encourages new bands to come in there and all that.
Right,
They
right,
wanted
right.
to support it, you know. And then they changed the name to Mopop. And the first thing they did was they brought in a whole exhibit of Little Kitty,
Hello Kitty.
Hello Kitty.
Hello Kitty.
And
Well,
I was in the museum and saw it, and I went, oh!
Well, they've done a lot since then. They did a Star Trek one, which I enjoyed.
No, they have a different. They went into a science. They took part
They,
of
they
the
also
space.
have that. They also have that, but they have traveling exhibits that come in.
Yeah,
And
but
one
they
was
have
Star
a science
Trek, and now right
fiction.
now they have
Yeah.
something else. They had
Yeah.
costumes at Disney. They had other different things that they have to bring in and bring out. And it's just trying to widen it. It's like they still have rock and roll in there, but it's a lot smaller exhibit. But you see a lot of musical instruments. Still a lot of musical instrument stuff. But there's also this other side of it where they've brought in other traveling things. Like I said, one time I saw one where they had blues, like the whole lower floor was all like Sam Lay's drum set and a letter from Victoria Spivey and other old blues relics. And it was, for me, I really enjoyed it. I don't know where that
I
exhibit
feel
is now,
that
but
it
was
misses
great.
a lot of opportunities. For instance, that would have been a great time to bring in a lot of blues bands, and they got the concert venue there,
that
the
would
performance places to play it.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for them to do a deal where they bought collections of great 45 picture sleeves and things like that.
Well,
They
and also-
bought them all, but I never saw any display of them.
And Paul Allen is a big supporter, or was a big supporter
Well,
of
he
that.
he played electric guitar and
Right,
loved
right,
to play with
right.
the Kingsmen and other bands that would come through, and
Mm-hmm.
they put him on a rhythm guitar, and he'd be playing with them.
Right. Okay, let's move on. Still hot or not? Here's Jack
Oh.
and Diane.
Hot, I'm a big fan of John Cougar Mellencamp, and as I've said to John many times, thank you for watching. And John, please come through Seattle. I'm begging you.
Rock our world. That's
And
right.
and you're welcome at Dizzy's house or the Champ's house anytime you're in town. Don't pay for accommodations elsewhere.
Yeah. If you want to slum it up, come on down.
Ooh, what a picture you got looking at me on the back.
Under cover of the night, Stones.
In this environment now, the political environment, if I was to show this anywhere, there's a group of people that would go, slap that guy down, man.
Yeah. I say hot.
It's off an album, for God's sakes, and I like the album.
Yeah. So, and I don't know about the B-side all the way down. Don't remember that. But what do we got next here? This is one I don't know from just looking at it. Still They Ride plus La Raza del Sol. And I can't read what that is.
Come on, we got to figure out who this is.
There we go. We got
It's a
stumper.
mystery.
Journey. Journey. Well, they made it tough.
Ooh.
Still They Ride. And
You
La
know-
Raza del Sol.
You know that whoever did the cover art on this failed when two people can't even figure out
who it is.
Who it is.
Well, it does kind of have that Journey kind of writing that they did on one of the other albums.
Well, I couldn't tell.
But
I couldn't
yeah,
tell.
that's really hiding it. I guess. Yeah.
I think Aliens wrote that.
That's definitely a new way of writing it.
Boy, oh
But
boy.
interesting. I'm going to say not. I love Journey, but I'm going to
Well, I'd
I
never
never-
heard any
don't
of this,
remember
and I
Still
think
They
this is
Ride.
probably a later journey.
Yeah, it's off of Escape.
Oh, Escape was a popular album, so I'm
yeah,
surprised.
Yeah, well. Kim Carnes.
Oh, boy.
Boyer with B-side Thrill of the Grill.
I'm going to zip my lip because I will not have anything positive to say about this.
Wow. Well, this one is not one I remember, so I'm going to say not. But I like her Betty Davis Eyes tune, and but this is not one that would grab me from.
Kind of a
just looking
whiny
at it.
song.
Well, not everyone can be, right. Oh, here's a favorite of mine, Quarter Flash, Love Should Be So Kind, and Night Shift.
You know about Quarter Flash. That was that the one that started in Oregon?
Right, Seafood Mama.
Yeah,
And,
right.
I was looking at their stuff more recently, and a lot of the stuff they did as Seafood Mama, which happens to a lot of bands, right? They regroup, restructure. I think of the one that joined Jefferson Airplane, Grace Slick, where she came in. She already had Somebody to Love with the Great Society. Let's do it with Jefferson Airplane, have another hit. And I'm sure the producers were like, yeah, you got something that's already proven, at least to some extent, in a smaller market. Let's try it again. And so they had some great material already. And I really enjoyed Quarter Flash. I don't remember this particular song, Night Shift, or Love Should Be So Kind, but I did get to see them about 10 years after their high point, where they were playing at some balloon festival where, air balloons, big air balloons.
I always hear I don't know why, I'm always going to air balloon shows to see rock music.
They had wine
It's
too.
just a habit of mine.
It was, it's smaller
If
scale.
it's not there, it's a wine tasting show,
And they were at that point they were back to being school teachers and things like that, because the big hits had faded, but this was a summer concert. They came out, did their big hits, and were great. I enjoyed it a lot.
In Saratoga, California, there's a winery there, and they have a very beautiful outdoor arena, we'll call it. And it's one of the, they go for 3 months probably solid, right, even into the winter when it's getting colder and everything else.
California,
in the
no
southern,
different deal. Yeah.
and they'll have one show on a Friday and a different group comes in on Saturday, and they just pack them in all the time, and it's on a small mountain road coming in and going out. Takes forever to get in, takes forever to get out, and people do it all the time and love it.
Sounds good. Anyway, I think I'm going to save the rest of the hot knots for another time, because this one's getting a little long. So,
Well, and I was getting bored of even hearing about it, and I'm hungry.
well, there you are. All right, so champ out, and we'll catch you next time.
I'm out of here too. Thanks for watching.